you serious? I thought we was gonna get 2 more, but no, we're actually sticking with 10 drivers. Oh, I see the clip now. Yeah, that's definitely me. That's definitely how I felt.
Alrighty then, welcome along to Montreal for round 7 of the Breakout Racing League Tier 2 Championship for the Canadian Grand Prix. It is the 51st Canadian Grand Prix with 41 of them taking place here at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. Located in Montreal, it is a city where buildings are connected by over 32 kilometers of underground tunnels and a city where extreme weather, like snow, is quite common. Well, no snow here, obviously. The 4.361, 2.7 mile circuit is the length for the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. 14 corners, 8 to the right and 6 to the left, with 3 DRS zones and 6 heavy braking zones. There'll be plenty of places to overtake on this historic track, and if you look out and for the turns 13 and 14 for the famous Wall of Champions, is a different corner for difficult indeed for track limits and avoiding the barriers. Here are the tires then. It is the softest tire power range with the C5, C4, and C3. C5 being the red striped soft compound tire with the fastest but the least durability. C4, which is the yellow striped medium compound, which is the balanced spec tire and the best tire for a race. Be sure to look at those because they will have a lot of them on the race here today with a predicted 2-stop strategy. And the C3 white striped hard compound tire, which is the slowest but has the best durability. Here are the championship standings then. Ritzy leads the championship over the Canadian Zeno in his home Grand Prix, but he's not the only one. Well, we have two as well following him, Sweller in the Alpha Tauri and BRL Skeppy in the Alfa Romeo. Ritzy leads Zeno by 10 points. Look to see if him and all the other fellow Canadians trying to show off for the home fans at Montreal tonight. Luis, Facetas, and Bobina complete the top 5 with DXD, Sweller, Furcho, Unsighted, and Killer rounding the top 10. While the constructors' fight has quite the battle shaping out between Racing Point and McLaren, with the gap being only 5 points, with Red Bull leading Alfa Romeo, Alpha Tauri, Renault, Mercedes, Williams, Haas, and Ferrari round out the top 10 in the constructors as Luis starts a flying lap, and I'm alongside Echo.
Always gotta leave me for last, but great information as ever. What's up? Is setting up their tires, setting up their setups, making sure everything is straight. Luis is going to invalidate his lap in the first ever qualifying session for Canada. So yeah, so much for Luis. Who's next?
I believe it's going to be the Alfa Romeo of Ritzy a lot behind him. So obviously we said that it's going to be difficult at the Wall of Champions for penalties and obviously for staying out of the barriers, but that's not the only thing. The entire track is quite notorious for corner cutting, penalties, and track extending, so the winner of the Grand Prix will have to keep it out. And in between those white lines, as the championship leader, Ritzy Raccoon in the Alfa Romeo comes up to set his banker time for the first time. It is a 109.025 to the Alfa Romeo. Behind him is going to be the Alpha Tauri. I believe it's going to be Unsighted Port. He is on the medium compounded sire. He will start his flying lap. Indeed, behind him is going to be the Mercedes of Smoking Ginger. He will also start his flying lap as his teammate. Luis is already going off into the pits after
BRL Skeppy is crossing the line. He's going to go up into P1 with a 1.089. So good banker lap for Skeppy. He's already setting the tone that he's going to be right there with his teammate, hopefully. Zeno crosses the line. He's going to go with a 110.0. I'm pretty sure he's going to push more out of those mediums.
Probably indeed. It's a Renault of Killer going through the final corner now. So I think he's going to go and try to set his flying lap. Is it valid? Yes, it is. In the Renault, he's now P1 in 8.85. 5-1 for the Renault. Mercedes has joined the session. We will have 12 drivers. That is quite indeed what we needed to see. DXD Ishigo in P4 has got up to a 9.791 in the Racing Point splits. The championship leaders in top two would see in Zeno. Zeno went a 110 flat almost, with 4 milliseconds separating him from a perfect flat lap on the medium compound tire, though, so keep that in mind. Obviously, you said that he may be pushing for another time. We'll have to go look and see. That is the AlphaTauri of unsighted pitting, but Smoking Ginger will not pit. He will continue on.
Yep, Zeno is low on fuel.
Ginger
He's going to be pitting.
So he does pit.
Ginger moves up to P4 with a 192. Hopefully, my mic issue is fixed. Testing. Yeah.
Oh, look.
No, it's not.
What is it doing? The same thing as normal?
He is doing that glitching crap.
So,
I don't know if it's the
I think
stream.
that is going to be the Renault. It could be the stream. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's Killer going slow. He's low on fuel, so he's gonna be going to the pits. But I don't know if it's the stream or it's me, but Taco had this issue earlier, so I think it's gonna be the stream. That's probably what's going on right now. So I don't know what we can do with that. Restart or what?
I don't know. We'll figure it out. Ritzy's gonna. It looks like Ritzy's gonna do a little bit of practice laps. I think that's what he's doing. As he's already done 3 laps on his softs. Luis, he's gonna go for another flyer. Mercedes, he's already invalidated, so that's not looking good so far for him qualifying. Our back-to-back winner from Holland and Spain before the break, he had a little bit of hiatus.
Hold on, send me another invite.
Baku? Yeah, well. So now that he's back on track, we're going to see if he can go retain his streak. He's won both races that he's started in. He's going to have a little bit of difficult time doing that today. By the looks of it, qualifying, obviously having that contact and the invalidation. But still a long way to go. 11 minutes left, and it's not the race. You get the points from the race, so qualifying truly doesn't mean anything until you cross that checkered flag. Ritzy, once again, is on another flying lap. Probably just doing a little bit of running, I'm guessing, ahead of the Grand Prix itself. He will actually go into the box, so there goes that. Next one up is going to be Luis, actually. He's going to go through and probably start another lap. No, he goes into the pit. That's going to be McLaren. Is that going to be Zeno or is that going to be Bobina? It is going to be Bobina and the other McLaren. We have a good showing from McLaren here today, P5. That is a 9.068 for Bobina and the other McLaren driver. McLaren and Racing Point are obviously, like I said, in a scrap for the championship lead. So we're going to have to see who exactly can get the upper hand here. McLaren has both drivers with Zeno and Bobina, but Racing Point only has one with DXD Ishigo, so they're a little bit disadvantaged here. Zeno is actually on a flying lap. He's going to start one now for the McLaren, and he has a 10.0. He did that lap on the medium compound tire, so we'll see what he can do. Go ahead and test your office.
Testing.
Looks like a 1. Zeno. Did you change the map, Mike? No. Flying laps from Zeno, DXD, Skeppy, and Zeno's invalidated. He was purple in sector 1, but that is not going to happen anymore. Zweller, he looked like he was going on for a good lap indeed. We'll see what he can do, but Skeppy's going to come to the line. He's invalid right now through the final 2 corners, 13 and 14. Going to the wall of champions with DRS, and now straight to the line. Skeppy's P3, now he's P1 with an 8.765 for the Canadian. He's already showing a great showing from him. Tazonic, the new shower in Tier 2. He's going to see what he can do. He's obviously 18th, 114.444. Like I said, Baker type lap. He invalidated his last lap. He was promoted from Tier 3, so we'll see what he can do in the comparison with everyone else. The 2 AlphaTauri, Sweller, he's going through. He looked like he was on a flyer indeed. He's going through 13-14 up to the line. He's P6. His teammate, Unsighted, he looks like he's on a flying lap as well. If I can go picture him. I believe he just started his flying lap. Yes, he did. He went a 10.0 last time on his medium, I'm pretty sure. Nope, he did it on the soft. Only one who's done a flying lap on a medium has been Zeno. So that is the tires now set.
But
I believe it's the Mercedes.
I think Zeno is actually going to switch on to the soft because I see he's in the garage, but right now it's showing that he has the soft compound tire on, so he may be thinking about switching over to the soft compound tire just because everybody else is on the soft. I don't know if
he actually did go out on those softs.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he did, and he invalidated, so he went back into the box. That is a purple sector 2 from Unsighted in the other Alpha Tower. His teammates in P7 with a 9.6. That is a good lap indeed from, I believe, who was that? It's a Tazonic. He went up with a P6 with a 9.151 for the Ferrari driver. We'll see what he can do with Alpha Tauris. Are on this final straight. You see Sweller up ahead, Unsighted going through the final corner. Just a little bit too deep on the brakes and could not get it all set through. Sweller. I think we had the same thing in China. I don't know if you remember starting this. I don't know. I guess we could stick with it through qualifying. If it's not fixed with the end of qualifying, we'll do a quick restart before the race. Make it a little easier for the... Oh, by the way, Luis just gone pole. That is a 8.582 for the Mercedes driver. That's a great lap from him. That puts up our double-time race winner in Tier 2 up to provisional pole. God, I really find that so hard, apparently. There we go. Now on a flying lap after an invalidation prior from Zeno. He's already used one of his 3. This is his second set of softs. Here we go for the Grand Prix. It's going to be quite an interesting strategy from what we've seen so far. A soft, medium, medium does look like faster. 2 soft is definitely faster than 1. So obviously these drivers are taking a soft, so you cannot go a soft to hard. It's very difficult indeed, so they're looking about having that 2-stop strategy. Going through Sector 1, the timing zone, that is not purple from Zeno like it was the lap before, so Luis's lap was a lot better through Sector 1 indeed. Through Sector 2 with the DRS, the 2 out of the 3 DRS zones here into this tricky right-left. You can get a validation really easy here on the exit. Now onto the wall where Lewis Hamilton had his little bit of an issue in the 2019 practice session. Now into the hairpin for the final time into turn 11. A little bit of a lockup. Sector 2 purple for the Canadian driver. He's going to see if he can do. He won last time out in Baku, a first-time winner. He'll see if he can try to go back-to-back like Luis did on his first 2 races that he's done with Spain and Holland. Now into 13 and 14. The Wall of Champions, a difficult corner indeed, a little bit tentative through 13 and 14, but he keeps it valid. So through turn 13 and 14, Zeno goes up to the line, P6, actually P8, I'm sorry. The 9-2-9-2. It may not be you, it may be the stream. Oh, that's a slide from the Racing Point. Oh, it's not even picked away, what? Are you sure you have it included? That's interesting indeed, actually. Do I? No, I have Party Chat 100. No. I haven't turned you down at all. I'll check real quick, but I swear I haven't done it. Yep, you're fine. You're done it all. Oh wait, Ginger just actually went up. I just realized that I just caught it. He's now P2 at 8.633, so it's a Mercedes 1-2 provisionally. The Alpha Tauri, I believe that is going to be, I'm not actually sure, ahead. That's one of the 1 and 2. I'm guessing it's going to be unsighted. He's going to start his flying lap regardless. DXC Ishigo, P9. He was P3 a couple of weeks ago in the championship. He slipped down to P6. We'll see if the Racing Point can have a little bit of a rebound. P6 is now where he stands in the qualifying session. That is going to be Luis out on a flying lap now, coming through 13 and 14. He's going to start his flying lap with 4 minutes to go. I believe this is going to be his 3rd set, so this looks like this might be his last run of the day. So keep that in mind. The other AlphaTauri, it is going to be Sweller, so I was actually correct with saying unsighted. He's going to start his flying lap. Sweller, the other AlphaTauri, is going to start his flying lap. Going through turn 12 now for the Renault. That is Killer. He is on an out lap. He's going to go see his flyer in a second. That is going to be the Alfa Romeo, I believe. Actually, it's Zonic in the Ferrari in P8. He's going to go on a flying lap down the street. We're going to keep on board with Luis, possibly for a provisional pole lap here. He has an 8.582, and looks like he's gone even quicker so far. Let's see what we can do. Purple sector 2 indeed. There we go. He is indeed going quicker.
That is really dangerous for everybody else that he's going quicker.
Oh, yeah. Luis is looking. Mercedes 1-2 is definitely something that we've seen in real-life racing. Now we're seeing it pretty obvious. 13 and 14. He's provisional pole already. Coming to the line, he goes even faster. An 8.266. About 2 and a bit tenths up on his flying lap. Tazonic does not improve. He actually boxes. Unsighted Port, he's going to go up on his flying lap at the moment, actually, in the AlphaTauri. Actually, that's Sweller. Sorry, he's invalidated. Going through 13 and 14, he's going to try and go for another run. 2 minutes and 37 seconds left in the game, in the session.
In the game.
Unsighted actually on a flying. I mean, technically it is a game, so I'm not wrong. Purple sector 2, though, for Unsighted. Could we possibly see a pole challenge from the AlphaTauri? He got a podium in Baku 1 week ago. Can we possibly see a pole position challenge from the AlphaTauri man? He's P11 at the moment, a 9.821. Through 13 and 14. Keep it valid, and he'll be quite a good lap indeed. He keeps it valid. He keeps it out of the wall with DRS and to the line for the final time, possibly for the AlphaTauri. P10 and 9.519.
That last 2 corners is really make or break your lap. If you don't get it spot on, you're not going to get a good lap.
So Luis boxes in. That's a yellow flag, and I believe it is an AlphaTauri letting through the McLaren of Zeno.
Hey, booster with the ka-chow. Is there ka-chow? What?
Sweller invalidated. Turn. What is white? Is there? Oh, he actually hit the wall of champions too.
Oh, so he broke a piece of
the first one. Yes, he did, but he already invalidated on his way there. So that's the first one. Morse marked that down. You already said in the comments in the chat to predict how many people or what your podium finishes will be. Predict how many people hit the wall of champions. That's 1 already. Ginger on a flying lap behind him. Facetas and the Williams. We haven't seen him much of today into the qualifying session. He's going to start his flying lap for the final run of the day. The Racing Point of DXT Ishigo will start his flying lap going through 13 and 14. That is the McLaren. I'm sorry. I believe it's going to be Zeno Kid. Yes, it is. He's going to start his flying lap as well. Behind him, the Ferrari. That is Tazonic. He's going to start his flying lap going down the final DRS straight. That is going to be the Alfa Romeo. Most likely Skeppy, but Ritzy is actually going to come to the line. He's P5 at the moment at 9.0. He's now P4 and 8.8. What did you find funny?
Alpha of Romeo.
Oi, man, all right? The other McLaren of Bovina. I mean, you know what? I'm sticking with it. Alfa Romeo. I'm doing it. Dazonic will start his... Dazonic's actually round! That's not good. That's front wing damage for the Ferrari, and that's his qualifying chance over. That is the Alfa Romeo going through. I believe that is going to be Ritzy. Yikes. And checkered flag is out for the qualifying session is over, so everyone needs to now complete their flying laps. That is going to be the Racing Point. DXT Ishigo, he's P6 at the moment. He is valid. Can he do it? Can he disrupt the Mercedes 1-2? He goes P3, and Mercedes 1-2-3 technically. Zeno behind him in the McLaren. Can he go anything? No, he's P4. Around the main straight now. I believe that is going to be Skeppy, another Canadian in the Alfa Romeo. No, it's actually Ritzy in the other Alfa Romeo. He's invalidated. He's going into the box.
But not too long from him is his teammate Skeppy. Skeppy's already got purple in the first sector, but now he's going strong in the second sector. Can he get wall of champions correctly? Can he make it a top 3? Oh, he invalidated.
That looks like it may be it. Killer's on a flyer, though. We'll see if he can do it. He's invalid as well. So that's qualifying over in Canada. That's a new one. In Canada. All right, go ahead and start rolling out the times. I've done a really stupid
Luis will be your
Alpha
pole.
of Romeo.
Will be your pole sitter with a 108.2, followed by his teammate Smoking Ginger. Mercedes top 2, front row lockout. Toto will gotta be happy about that. Hopefully my mic is picking up my voice correctly while I'm doing this. Well, gone in P3, we got DXD Ichigo in the Racing Point. So Mercedes 1, 2, 3 with Zeno in P4, Scappy in P5, with his teammate right behind him and Ritzy of Raccoon. In P6, Killer in the Renault for 7th place. Bobina in the other McLaren in P8, Tazonic P9 for Ferrari, P10 and P11 for AlphaTauri. Unsighted port and swell stream are going to be 10 and 11. And Mercedes is going to be the back of grid with no time at all.
I hope your mic is actually keeping up.
It's not.
For a second, I was wondering.
It's fucking sketchy as hell.
Oh no.
Alright, start the stream so this can be fixed.
Oh! I'll reset the stream, but we have something great.
What's up?